So here's something interesting now. Of course, what we have going on is the horrific Hurricane Harvey that has displaced thousands of people, and people have lost their homes, have lost basically everything, and some people can't even evacuate because they have nothing. Now, this is something interesting because it's something that I wanted to talk about. Now, as we vilify Mexico constantly, and like a good portion of the country is yelling at Trump to build the wall and hating on Mexican people and Mexican immigrants, etc., etc. Mexico is readying relief aid for Texas flood victims. So we're talking about a country who's been the subject of basically massive allegations that they're sending us their criminals, and that there are people crossing the border who are rapists and all that stuff. And now they're going to help us, we're going to build the wall and have Mexico pay for it. So you're having the country who has basically been subject of so much racism, so much xenophobia, who is now going to help us. And this is something interesting because during Katrina, I believe it was, there was, Cuba said that they were like, yo, we're down to help, we'll send in some aid. And the U.S. said no. Bush said no because it was, Cuba, and they're not big friends with Cuba. So CNN reads, hurricane relief aid from Mexico could cross the border into Texas as early as Wednesday, according to Mexican government officials. Carlos Manuel Sada, Mexico's Undersecretary for North American Relations, told CNN that Mexico is mobilizing efforts, and he said the U.S. government has accepted its offer to help hurricane victims. The first package, he said, will cross by land into Texas through Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. The U.S. government has not made an official announcement to accept Mexico's aid offer, although Texas Governor Greg Abbott has publicly said he welcomes the help. Gee, I wonder why the U.S. government or President Trump has not come out saying, oh, thank you, Mexico, just as he would do with any of his NATO allies, such as Turkey, who he was happy about when they had the fake referendum giving Turkey's Turkish PM Erdogan more power in a fake referendum that wasn't even real. And, it's so sad because that he would lose a lot of support if he did that. And that's the real reason why he doesn't come out and publicly say, thank you, Mexico, for helping us bringing aid through the border to help our country in a time of need. Because we've basically been douchebags to your people and people crossing the border for years now. There's just a story about Trump says he's going to end DACA, and he is going to start deporting people in 6 months. Somebody who had worked 6 days a week to help Hurricane Harvey victims has a chance to be deported because he's part of the Dreamers program. And we're talking about special cases of, immigrants here. And this is it's just sad, man. Like, it's so sad. The supposed moral fiber of America has really gone down drastically. Support independent progressive media by leaving a subscription down below. Leave a like and share the video. Help us out on Patreon, or you can donate in other ways. Links are in the description down below. We are fighting Trump tooth and nail, and we will continue to do so with your help.